Okay, here's the list that we went over first, and I would like to touch base on it. Is the life insurance. That's one of the key components that personally I like to talk about because I have a family, and one of the things with investment club, mainly Imperial 10, that I myself like to talk about is the life insurance because of having a family, dealing with the sources of two incomes compared to one is a dramatic change. And you can make that burden easier or lighter compared to having life insurance. You can have the 401ks and things of that nature, which, it all trickles down to the wife, even with investments like with Imperial 10. Say you can will out your investments to your family to where they can keep on the legacy of building wealth. That's one of the key components of investing. You can actually, just like handing down a car or something like that to your kid when he turns 16, these are the things that you can kind of hand down to the family and keep it like more in the family, and that's the one thing of creating wealth is generational. One thing, I seen a video about Steve Harvey and Monique, and the only thing that I kind of like what he said with her about the whole situation was controversial. But one thing that stood out when he was talking about, if he fails, then his kids, his grandkids all fail. To a certain extent, that is true. Because if you're the breadwinner and if something happens to you, you're the key component to the glue. Say if you break a vase. And if you're the glue, without the glue, you can't put the vase back together. You just have pieces everywhere. And, the key component, of putting everything all in one, setting a standard of putting money to the side for if anything happens, emergencies. And in my opinion, life insurance is one of them because it kind of sets the family up with burial arrangements, whether you have a little debt or anything that you have to pay off, whether it be a big mortgage on a house, you can pay it down properly, or even have debts on cars, you can pay them off. Life insurance, depending on how much you get, could be the standard to keeping your family afloat. So that's one of the things I like to touch on most of all.